What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video. You're on episode 28 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Good episode too. Kind of fun. It was quite a creative episode too. So without further ado, let's get into this short review probably. So the episode opens up with narration by Udius explaining where they're actually heading. They're actually heading to that big black hole, that whatever it was that appeared in the sky in space. So months of a town has become a spaceship and headed straight towards it. So yeah. Yes, that's where the problems of the last episode came. I had with the last episode. This episode was better than last time. You know, that episode barely acknowledged the events that happened last time. But this episode does acknowledge it. So I think episode 27 and 28 should have been swapped around. That makes a little more sense. It'd be a break of all this pace after acknowledging some of the events that happened. They must go and defeat the great King of Terror. Whoever this is. I wonder if this is going to be lasting the entire series or just this arc. We'll have to find out in a couple more weeks. I really love Go Rush so far. I do plan to read the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, its spin-offs, watch the anime, you know. I get to see stuff I couldn't see before. Anyway. We also cut to MIK on back on Earth. With Nanoha there. Not surprised about what's happened. Speaking of MIK, Manabu must be still much of a town as well. And things seem to be normal. If UTS actually doing something similar to what they did in episode 1, back when it was just Yuki and Uramoose, they were off looking, rescuing cats. It's kind of a fun little parallel. Since the whole business been going up of 2 arcs. Was Suijo actually making a cameo in this episode but doesn't appear again? Weird episode. Nice give fun reaction to him. Well, he's gonna be an ally now, probably. Anyway. After chasing down a cat, as I said, reminiscent of the first episode, but a different cat, not Yanstar. And Kirishinoja is connected to Sevens in the same universe. Because they have to explain what happened to Yuga after he came back to Earth. And you realizes that it's not normal. No one's really bothered by this. You actually just noticed that, actually. You realize no one's bothered. Like, no one's bothered at all about what happened. That the entire town's a freaking spaceship. It's really weird. It's pretty weird how they just nonchalantly care. Anyway, let's look. We get a bit of a flashback of what happened to Robian. So they went back down to the original area. She, after realizing Yuki and Yuma's passion for rush dueling, she apologized. And that she mentions that she's looking forward to facing the King of Terror, whoever this person is, which is still lingering on the mysteries of the previous arc. What is London truly up to? Why were they doing this in the first place? So Rodion wanted a spaceship just to get the King of Terror. How interesting. This is a plan to try and get the spaceship. But London must have been working for them. Wait, are they even human? This is pretty interesting. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. They can't use their... So they can no longer use their dual discs. For some reason, they're not working. You don't actually give a proper explanation why they're not working. Is it because it's not connected to the system on Earth? So they must figure out a way to... So they can't use their dual discs, so they won't be able to do a rush duel properly. That's why this episode is pretty creative. So... So again... So ask Asuka if they can use Belphegor. They head to the multiple tower. They end up going to the bottom floor where Belphegor is. Basically, if you don't know what I mean, well, Belphegor became part of multiple town spaceship, causing its speed to go on. It's still mysteries like, why was multiple town built upon an entire spaceship? It's not, and it's not Yuga's spaceship. Then again, we didn't probably see the size. It's weird, isn't it? Right. We'll see about to see how, alright, but this how chaotic things are going on. The people on the Belphegorians, I'm just gonna do that. Working their asses off under Asuka's strictness. They call her a hell demon. She doesn't care, she's just working their asses off. So, our three characters go to confront her. Interesting enough, she actually has an alien picture and it's her psychic. Wow, another alien psychic. Who else is going to be doing it? What other character is going to have an alien as a psychic? Because that's two now. They ask Asuka if they can use Belphegor for a bit. Now they ask Asuka if she can stop to free them, but she refuses. She refuses because, well, basically her property. Yeah. And other people have complained about this. Mainly one, Manya. But she was brought up with money. That's just pretty selfish. Again, she was one bit. But she actually had some reasons, because, again, she has a career to think about to make money. She has a lot of gigs coming up. But our silence was bought though. That was slightly selfish, but Asuka's the one being selfish there. Sort of. But she asks well how much he wants, but he refuses. He does think about it, but he refuses. He wants to save his friends on the Belvedere. Sometimes when you see the ship, you sometimes forget there are 88.8 million people on that ship. Or is it 8.88 million? Because the ship's like its own thing. So sometimes you can easily forget that its entire ship is for people. Alright, I'll soon be doing a review on Kingdom Hearts Chain on Birth by Sleep. So stay tuned for that. So she challenges them to a rush duel. Yuhi nonchalantly agrees, but it's been, as I said, the dual discs are not working, so he can't duel. But Yuhi says he has a deck, so even though they don't have a dual disc, he still has a deck, so he can still duel. He's one of the most creative duels out there. Anyways, meanwhile, Suijo's built a house. What do you mean he gets crushed by Asuka's giant dual machine dual disc? That's Suijo's only appearance. He doesn't get a reaction. It was still kind of funny though. Funny enough. They haven't been a little depressed. Because it was a running gag about the episode. They were being a funny gag. Oh well. So, yeah, Yui has a regular cardboard to duel though. And then he's going to have to keep track of his life points. Since he, But he has help from UTS, as they call themselves, the UTS 8. This duel is just fun and creative. So they went wearing costumes based on the Yuhi's monsters. Most of them are proper costumes. It's actually one of the most fun duels out there. It could have been good fun to do that. Have a It's pretty creative, and I love it. It's one of my favorite duels of the series so far. How very creative it is. I mean, the original Yu-Gi-Oh did emulate images of original card game, just playing with the cards without any duelists, just for fun. But they only shortened. But this is just an entire episode for fun. So yeah, in the end though, Yuhi reveals his new. By the way, Asuka has an quick spell. Yuhi reveals his new ace monster. Sort of. We won't get this puppy see in action until we get a proper duel. With a duel that says. And he's got a quick spell too. Why again he's quick spells? Are they starting to be sold in packs now? They don't really explain where they're coming from. Like, at all. No explanation of where they're coming from. Well, then Yuhi wins the duel. So, Asuka sends up to her agreement, but she initially refuses. Saying they need a ship they go through to fight the bad guys. Whoever these mysterious villains are. And are they connected to the same people, connected to the people that attack Ulysses' planet? But Kawaii shows up. That's because using Belvedere is not necessary right now, since the ship's already going quite fast. So they can use someone else. So she constantly agrees, but makes a deal that if they need to go faster, Belvedere will have to work for them again. Uni has also learned one lesson. Learn something about that you can have fun. You don't need a duelist just to have fun with a duel. Truly one of the creative episodes I've ever seen on the series so far. And well, the episode ends. Because the episode ends as they head into that black portal. So, thank you guys for tuning into my content. Please hit the like button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Obviously, that comes up if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content. But on my channel, you can watch other YouTubers or play Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links or Cross Duel, or even buy Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy Duelist, or even buy the Yu-Gi-Oh Rush Duel game on Nintendo eShop. No physical copy exists right now. I should save enough money to get it myself. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned on my manga channel. After JoJo, I plan to do a review on the first arc of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Kill Phoenix out.